Jamari, coming off a road win, what do you think you guys did well on the road in this case that allowed you to pull it off?
Piece of hair on the mic there. It was honestly our relentlessness, make that make sense. It was, we just continued to fight. I give it to Colorado. I didn't play there last year, obviously, because I redshirted, but they are just some strong soldiers for playing up there, man. That's like a real life 6-man for real. It's tough to play in that atmosphere, but honestly, we played through flow. Trey, DP, obviously our 3 guys, they had a great game, and everybody else contributed in ways that they needed to. Before the game, Coach Vaughn just asked us to. He wanted us to do everything that we haven't not been asked to do before. So just be ourselves and play our game, and we were victorious. So.
Thanks. Jamari, you guys are mostly playing 7 right now, little bit of 8. Wasn't always the case, especially early in the season. What did you and El Marco do specifically to show Coach, hey, we're your 6 and we're your 7, and you can count on us, and now it's obviously clicking for both of you?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like we have a few guys on our bench who can do that for sure. Honestly, it's just a matter of experience and, time spent with each other and coach. So I would honestly say me and Marco didn't do anything different. We just was us, and it showed.
No conversations between the two of you, no conversations with coaches, no extra dialing in, none of that, or was there some of that?
Yeah, it's a little something. There's a little something on every team, but
Sure.
That's back office, and that's for us.
Right.
So.
You mentioned Coach Vaughn a second ago. I'm curious, what do you think of him being the role of head coach the other night, and what did you like about him?
I thought it was a pretty good experience. Him coming from the NBA, obviously, it was different than Coach Self, but he didn't try to impersonate to be Coach Self. He was just Coach Vaughn, is what we know him as. So that kept everybody comfortable, I would say, for sure, and confident on the sideline. So happy for him, his first collegiate win as a head coach. That was exciting, and happy we got down for Coach. He could beat her with us. So.
You've been here a while, and you've gone to Bramlage. What are your memories of that place, and how can the team play better there?
That's K-State, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't really follow the names of them.
Yeah.
But, honestly, they're going to come to play, obviously, as they have. They've gotten over on us a couple times the past few years. We're going to for sure try to not let that happen. But they're a great team, and they had a great home win against Utah the other day, and they can shoot the ball lights out. So it's going to be tough. But honestly, the message to the team and my teammates, just be you, and we'll all be all right. So.
What do you think of the team's improved three-point shooting this year, and especially lately? And yours, are you happy with where you are?
No. The other night stunk it up, but the team, honestly, I think it's just a confidence thing. You got to instill that in each other. The coaches instill that in us. When you open, let it fly. Leave the rest to God. But have confidence in your work. Your work speaks. So our shooting, it's been decent. It could be a lot better though.
Now, a couple weeks into conference play, what would you say this team's identity is now that you're kind of playing together a little better?
We got to just be gritty. We got to be, and I feel like we got to be grittier. Our last game, it was ugly and it was slow and it was ugly. We grinded it out, we got it done, but we got to be grittier and tougher for sure. Have that mindset early in the game and not with it's finna end. So we definitely need to come out and be gritty.
Jamari, were there any moments over the course of the game where you expected to maybe hear Coach Self's voice or look to the sideline and see him and then he wasn't there? Like, did it ever hit you, or were you too locked in the game to think about that?
Honestly, I was too locked in. It was a little different though. The play calling, it was a little different. We didn't run as many sets, but when we did and he wasn't there, it was more of a flow in the game and just keep the pace going for sure.
Jamari, I guess you're a couple weeks in and playing alongside Darren since he's kind of come back. How's that process been, kind of acclimating and playing alongside of him? And it feels like you guys are getting more comfortable day in, game out.
Well, from a personal standpoint, I ain't never played with a player like him. He's good. So that was definitely an adjustment. I think that was an adjustment for everybody. 'Cause I don't think any of us have honestly played with anybody like him. So in practice, getting those reps and mixing the groups, and over time, I feel like we finally starting to get it to click a little bit. There's still times where we're stagnant, especially on offense, but other than that, I think all that is just a time thing. You gotta spend time with people to get to know them. So.
Are you concerned about his health coming into the game? Coach said on Hawk Talk his ankle's swelled up.
Yeah, I just seen him in the locker room, so he seemed to be high spirits and cool. So I got to talk to him a little bit later, see how he's feeling. But other than that, he's fine.
Melvin Council, what kind of player in the past have you ever seen anybody like him? And what did those 4 points mean?
Have I seen a player like Melvin before? Probably, but I ain't never seen no dog like him, though. I ain't never seen no dog like that. That was super big, the 4 points right there. That was a big swing we needed because they were gaining momentum on us and an avalanche was coming, so we had to move on that one. That was super big for us the other night.
You shot the three really well this year. What sort of work went in during the redshirt season and leading into this year for you to have more confidence in your shot and be able to, improve your percentage so much?
Well, like I said earlier, I genuinely believe one way you do something is the way you do everything. So before the games last year, before they played, and I had to sit, I was in the gym, I was in the field, I was shooting at home games, away games, I was there shooting. Late nights here, I was shooting. I'm a real believer. My dad told me your confidence comes from your work, and that's anything you do. So you do the work, confidence will come.
All right, thanks, Jamari.